Hi everybody, welcome to Clutch Those Heels Live on Google Plus Hangouts. We're pretty sure this is broadcasting. So
fingers crossed.
Never know what can happen with the internet. So today we're hanging out to do a bit of a Melbourne Cup recap and style talk, as you can probably tell from our fascinators.
Or makeshift fascinators.
Yeah.
Got the old holographic bows happening today.
Beautiful. So for anyone who doesn't know us, and we think some of you at home who are playing along do know us, but my name's Sarah.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm MJ.
And we are the Clutch Those Heels girls. We spend a lot of time on the internet talking about shoes and handbags and pretty things. And
all things pretty.
Yeah.
And all things champagne.
Because today is Champagne Tuesday.
Yay. So if you're playing along at home, don't forget you can take a photo with your phones and upload them to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook and hashtag Champagne Tuesday and hashtag CTH chat as well.
And we will be checking this time. Dropped the ball on that one last time, but we will be checking. So get involved. You can ask us any questions that you have, make any comments that you have on our picks for the Melbourne Cup best dress, which we'll be talking about very shortly. But we're going to kick today off with a little bit of the riddle. Brew Reserve NV today. This one, the description on the back of the label. An enigma I am, straightforward I am not. My makeup a mystery that shall never be got. So it's all a bit of mystery up in here today for the Melbourne Cup.
Love it. A little bit different after last time. What was it? Getting loved up in the spa or something?
Something along those lines.
Kisses.
Stolen kisses in the hot tub.
Yeah,
ready?
Love that sound.
Oh,
Love
best
it.
sound in the world.
And of course, it wouldn't be Champagne Tuesday without a little bit of yummy cheese to go with it. And we may or may not have already been out today, seeing as it was Melbourne Cup.
It's a celebration.
Absolutely.
You have to have a champagne at lunch with Melbourne Cup Day.
So we've already shared a bottle of this lovely, the riddle, at lunchtime today.
Nice.
It was
very
lovely.
fresh
really
and quite light. So
drink.
good one for lunchtime.
So we grabbed another bottle for tonight. And then we went for a little stroll down Gooja Street to the Adelaide Central Markets, where we went to Smelly Cheese, which is the best cheese shop in town, let's be honest. And we've grabbed some more beautiful cheeses for tonight.
So
We've got a really exciting cheese that don't use all that bottle, MJ,
Oh,
because
no,
we need to
no.
pour some into the cheese.
So talk us through the champagne cheese.
Yeah, so we've got this gorgeous little champagne cheese. It comes in a little box, a little wooden round box, and you keep the wrapper on because it has a beautiful little divot in the top that you actually pour your champagne into.
Which I will not do
it's
in case
exciting.
I
I'm
ruin it.
going to Instagram this.
Okay. So the cheese is actually called Petit Langre. I have no idea what that means other than petit means small. So small champagne cheese, perhaps. My French friends would tell me off, probably. So are you ready?
I'm just going
We're
to...
just doing a quick Instagram.
Yeah.
And tell us with hashtag CTH chat, have you ever tried a cheese that you add something to? I know Jamie Oliver does one with coffee, like instant coffee granules and honey, I think, and it's served with like a really soft cow's milk cheese.
How do I not know
Said
about
that it's
that?
amazing. I haven't actually tried it, but tell us hashtag CTH chat. What cheese do you add things to? We want to know.
What cheese do you add things to?
So this is a beautiful, soft, creamy cheese.
Oh, it's all like the bubbles are sitting on top.
I know,
It's really good.
but it will actually soak in. And even if it doesn't, when you cut into it, the champagne just sort of runs through the cheese. So it just adds a really beautiful sweetness to it. But because it's quite a strong cheese, but not in smell. Like it's beautiful. It's really yummy. It's just.
Oh my gosh,
it's
I'm
just
so
going to
excited.
pour out at the start. I think I better stop adding champagne now, but that's okay.
And then we've got the Old Faithful, Mr. Truffle.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we couldn't resist going for some more truffle cheese. So the basis of that is a real sort of dauphinoise, really beautiful creamy cheese with the truffle layered through the centre, just divine.
It is amazing. We had it last time and
Changed my life.
changed my life forever.
And then we've gone for something a little different. We went for a hard cheese, and it's a Spanish hard cheese. Sarah, what was it called?
Yeah, I don't remember. I said I was going to remember. It was queso de something.
You're
And that
hilarious.
means cheese of
Something.
Something. Right.
Cheese of
Well, it's a goat's cheese.
Cheese of goat.
So maybe a cheese of goat.
Maybe.
Hashtag CTH chat. If you know what goat is in Spanish, we'll do a little matchy with smelly cheese. And see if we got that
Or if
right.
any of the lovely ladies or gentlemen from Smelly Cheese are watching, you can certainly
Yes, please let us know.
hashtag CTH chat and tell us. We spoke with Anna today, and she was most excited that
This one was
Capra.
actually a recommendation.
Capra.
Oh, there you go. So,
Sarah's Googling.
happy Champagne
Cheers.
Tuesday, Melbourne Cup Day.
Happy
everyone.
Melbourne Cup.
Congratulations if you were lucky.
I know.
Actually, we're not.
We'll be back tomorrow selling shoes.
Condolences if you were unlucky. 'Cause
We
get
should be
that.
saying congratulations to the winners.
Oh, the winners, yes, who cue the newspaper.
Yeah.
We watched the race today, and if you haven't heard, number one, well, actually, I should do 3, 2, 1. Coming in third was Who Shot the Barman?
Who I nearly chose because they had a spotty. What is
A
it?
yellow and gold spotty
Guernsey. What is it? Guernsey?
What's the top?
Top
Jockeys.
Guernsey?
I don't
I'm
know.
not actually
Let's
sure.
not pretend like we know.
No.
Number 2 was Red Cardo, and coming in first was Protectionist, and who was not a favourite. So
Not a favourite, but the jockey Ryan Moore is quite popular.
oh, cool.
I'm not sure if he has actually won the Melbourne Cup before, but certainly won other races before.
It was very exciting.
Yes.
The horses we were going for did not win, but we probably didn't choose the best strategies to choose our
Probably
horses.
not.
I think. Well, I went on the jockey's design, who had a lightning bolt on his vest, and
Harry Potter fan.
Yeah, bit of Harry Potter, bit of Lady
One for the Harry
Gaga,
Potter fans.
you know.
And I must admit that I had the same strategy. I went for the spotty top because I love anything polka dot. And I went for the green and gold over the orange and white. And if only I'd gone for the orange and white, I could have made
Wrong P.
my lunch money back, I guess. But yeah, and look,
Yeah.
wrong P. My horse was Precedence.
Yep.
Instead of Protectionist.
So close.
Anyway.
My strategy was to choose the horse that sounded most like my name. So I went for Lucia Valentina, which I think
Was
came
one of the
like,
favourites,
actually,
I
had
thought.
something.
Decent
Yeah, thanks for
odds.
the hot tip, Dad. Useless. Thank you. Won't be listening to you next time.
But yet I hear that your brother did a little bit better than
Yes. Okay, so my brother, if you're watching, Tom, so jealous. He had to win $850 on the
Kidding.
cup today. Cannot
So rude.
believe
What
it.
did he? What horse?
So rude. I don't even know. Clearly, he didn't go with my dad's tips, but he did very well for himself. So congratulations, Tommy. The next round of drinks are on you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we have a bit of an exciting story because this time last year, Sarah and I were actually in Melbourne. We missed the cup. Being from Adelaide, we kind of didn't really.
We didn't realise we booked flights to fly into Melbourne on the day of the Melbourne Cup.
Oh my God.
Oops.
Oh, it's devastating. Sorry.
Yeah, months and months beforehand. So it didn't even really click that we were flying in on Melbourne Cup Day until we saw all these fabulous ladies in their fascinators and
Heels
stumbling in
and-
heels after the race. And
We're just walking through Melbourne going, how did we not realise? And
Yeah.
playing the game of, I like her dress, but what about her
Mhm.
shoes? And
we strolled down Flinders Lane for dinner to go to the fabulous Chin Chin restaurant because I'd heard rave reviews about it and I'd been in
You guys talk about that
Melbourne.
all the time. I
It's
haven't
amazing.
actually been, but it sounds good.
Incredible.
Mhm.
And had always wanted to go, had always had a baby with me, so it was not quite ideal. So this time, girls' weekend away, no children, decided this was going to be it. And lo and behold, there we were sitting up at the bar enjoying our beautiful food. Amazing. We're taking Instagrams of our amazing food. And in walk these two guys holding this big, shiny golden cup.
Oh my God.
And we're just sitting there going, what's going on here?
What's happening here? Oh.
Yeah, and so the
So you saw
owners.
the Melbourne Cup.
So yeah,
It was the Melbourne Cup walking into the
Yeah.
restaurant.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah,
We didn't know who won the race.
Yeah, we had no idea
We
who'd
just saw the
actually
big
won.
yellow cup.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it was obviously some of the backers of the horse, and the story was that one of their sons actually worked at Chin Chin. So the year before, they were at the restaurant and had decided that they wanted to invest in a racehorse, and then.
The rest is history.
What do you know? The next year they've won the Melbourne
Incredible.
Cup, and they came back to the restaurant where they'd first made the plans.
That
And they
is
did a celebratory
amazing.
speech, and everyone's crowding around them taking photos.
It was
It's
so
exciting.
wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I probably took an Instagram of it. But
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
Definitely wrote a blog post.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll link it.
Yeah.
Well, while we're on the Melbourne Cup, we thought that it might be fun because we were doing Sarah and Kelly's trick and looking at all of the fashion on the fields and all of the amazing styles, dresses, fascinators, shoes, the works today. We found some amazing photos online. So we thought it would be fun to go through and each of us pick our favorite for the day. So our top picks for fashion on the fields, and also pick an outfit that we really liked, but that we would change up the shoes. So we have a few little style thingies, style things that we're going to do today.
Absolutely.
So all of the links will be below to all of the pictures so that you can check out what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're using a new app. We don't know how it's going to work.
So if you see a link, click on it, and if you don't, all the links will be below after.
Eventually, yeah.
So Sarah, you can go first.
Okay, so what are we doing first? We're doing what we like.
Yes, what we
our
liked.
favourite, best dressed.
Okay, my favorite was I don't know how to pronounce this. Grayson Masterson. She was wearing an adorable nautical style dress
Oh
with
yes, I remember you saying
a like a ship wheel fascinator. It
with
was-
like the
yeah.
spokes and everything. It's incredible.
Now
Yes.
let's see if I can put the
Hopefully the link will come up.
Fingers crossed. I'm going to cut into this champagne cheese
Yes,
while we're
fixing the link.
anticipating that. Are you ready?
And I need to give a shout out to Rebecca Heenan, who has tagged us on Instagram.
Oh.
Hello, Rebecca.
She's drinking champagne and eating ice cream and ice magic.
Yes,
magic.
Oh, that's
Love
amazing.
Hi, Rebecca.
Happy
Yeah.
Champagne Tuesday, Rebecca.
Beck. Her name's Beck. But
Beck.
it just throws me off because her name's Rebecca on
That is
Thanks
fantastic.
for joining us.
Yay.
Sorry, I think I'm going to need to like click.
All right, I'm just going to cut one of these for each of you
Oh
to
my
try.
goodness.
Ooh, what is happening?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
This is so exciting.
So I think it's just going to give the link
Oh, to our.
to the album.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the champagne.
That
was
is
the champagne.
Amazing.
Good.
Oh,
There's a lot of
Thank
cheese on there,
you.
sorry.
Wow.
it's so good.
Whoa.
How good is that, ladies?
Oh my
Yum.
gosh.
So if you love cheese and you love champagne,
Highly-
Petit Longue,
Highly recommend Petit Longue.
yeah, go and visit the team at
Oh my
Smelly
God,
Cheese and
that's so
say the girls
delicious.
from Clutch Those Heels sent you.
Well, I still, yum. That's just amazing.
Oh, that's so
How are we doing with the link?
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Now.
Oh, yay!
It's come up.
It's worked.
Show item. Yeah. I don't know.
So if you're watching and you can see the link, just let us know so that we know that it's at least working. Hashtag CTH chat.
It says shown items will be shown to your audience. So
So
Fingers
apparently we
crossed.
can't see it, but you guys should be able to. So
And you know,
hopefully-
Sarah's our IT guru, so
We're
we're in
not
trouble
sure.
if
If
she
it doesn't
can't work
work.
it out.
it's a new app. I'm just okay. Yep. Oh, maybe you have to click on it'll have a little thing that you can click on that says more. So if you can see what we're looking at.
The picture's showing up on our screen. So
Right, so that was your top pick.
That was my pick, yeah.
Pick of the
that was
day,
your
the
pick
nautical
of
theme.
best dressed outfit.
My favourite, yeah.
Your
We're still
fave?
loving the nautical style.
Yeah, yeah.
Still
Love
a big
it.
thing for spring.
Yes.
Very cool.
Last time we chatted about boat shoes
We did,
and
yes.
loafers and
I had like enough of boat shoes to last me
yes.
forever.
But I love how you can pick style and bits and pieces
Yeah,
from the whole
elements.
nautical style
Yeah,
elements.
yep,
Thank you.
yep.
And jazz it up like this lovely lady has done.
It's amazing.
That-
She looks gorgeous.
That hairpiece is just
Yeah.
incredible.
Divine.
So if you're watching and you're on Twitter, can you just tweet us hashtag CTH chat and let us know
If
Can you see it?
if you can see the list.
Cool.
So moving along,
Mhm.
what was
Who's
your
next?
top pick, Kelly?
My top pick was Beck Hewitt.
Mhm.
Oh yes,
The lovely Beck Hewitt.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a soft spot for Beck, right back from those home and
Home and
away
away
days.
Yes.
Should probably
We love
cringe
you, Beck.
if you're watching Beck. But I just
stand
think
up.
she's stunning and I don't know how to say this without sounding rude, but I just feel like she knows how to do it without being over the top. I don't want her to think that I don't think she looked amazing and over the top, but just she's just got it.
But she, effortless.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Effortless. Yeah, she just looks gorgeous. And she went for the fantastic sort of neon fluoro styling.
Yes,
So
pops of
she,
neon.
Sarah's putting the link up, but she wore a beautiful black number that had white through it, and then had a colour pop feature with her amazing neon yellow clutch and matching neon yellow shoes that I just went, whoa!
The shoes are
They
amazing.
were just incredible. I'd love to know who they're by, and I'll have to do a bit of Googling to find out.
And of course, her tan is
Her tan is incredible, and I hope it's sprayed on, Beck, just for your own health and safety. And then her hairpiece was just incredible. This amazing fascinator that had all of those colour elements in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I
Gorgeous.
just thought she looked amazing.
Hot style tip for summer, anything neon nail polish even, will make you look a lot more tan than you might actually be, whether it's real or fake or whatever. Anything neon, pop of neon equals
What about skin
golden
tone
tan.
though? Because I feel like I don't do so well with neon because I'm like an olivey skin tone. I don't know.
But see, I'd say I'm an
skin tone?
olivey skin tone too.
Yeah, maybe.
And
Mm,
I
anyway,
rocked
you
the neon.
Yeah, you do love a bit of neon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
Just
let's
little
say no.
bit of nail polish to test it out.
Yeah.
Test it out with nail polish.
All right. And MJ, your favourite for today?
Well, I actually can't read the screen because I don't have my specs on, so I can't tell you their names unless Sarah can read it out. But
I'll do it to you in a sec.
you got to click the link. If you can see the link pop up on the
my
screen,
goodness.
you will die. So the girl on the left side of the picture, her fascinator is a gigantic ice cream cone turned upside down that is dripping down the side of her head, and it is like extraordinarily cool. It's so ridiculous, and she's wearing a bright blue structured Lady Gaga-esque dress with prawns printed all over it, or shrimp if you're in the US. Standing next to someone that is wearing Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. on her shoulder, and a fascinator made up of a burger and a can of Dr. Pepper. So they are my top style picks, very kawaii-esque. They rocked it, amazing.
Yes.
So impressed with those fascinators. In particular, I kind of want an ice cream cone.
Well, and you've
fascinator
got the
next to
hair
it.
to match. I noticed that they've got hair
They do have the
colours to
candy
match
hair,
their
yeah.
fascinators.
Yeah.
So
Obviously,
they're
a
like
very
sisters.
bold aesthetic, very strong colours.
They are sisters.
Very eclectic.
I was talking
Oh,
about
sisters.
MJ being sisters, but yeah.
sisters.
Oh, they're their sister. yes, we got my people.
But that's amazing that they're
Yeah.
sisters too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So, back to Sarah, we're going to discuss outfits that we did really quite like, but that we would have changed up maybe with a different shoe. And we actually have examples of the shoes that we would switch to in front of us. So you can have a look at our top CTH style tips, things.
Now, I hope this one works. Now, the one I've picked, I can't actually see her shoes, but I love her dress so much, purely because of the material. And we'll just see if that one comes up.
And this is that really bright kind of candy print.
It's a floral print, but it's rather than being sort of individual flowers, it's like fields of flowers.
Sorry that we're not looking at the camera, but we've got the photos on a different computer screen so that we can see. Hopefully you guys can see too.
Next time I know exactly how to do this. This time it's just trial and error. So this lady is Mildred Elwood, and her dress has an insane peplum and this amazing fields of flowers print. It's just, I love it. I'm just going to click so you can see that one. And what I actually would style that with is the beaver in the purple, because that colour is in that dress, in the lavender. And yeah, I love a bit of purple. So
I think it's a really good, comfortable race day shoe as well. Like, it's not crazily high. There's no ridiculous platforms. I don't know, just a nice, comfortable, close-in shoe, especially once you've worn in the leather and it's that really nice soft and it molds to your foot. Like, that's what you really want for a long day at the races, lest you wind up on the Drunk Girls of Melbourne Cup Instagram, which like would be terrifying.
I'm gonna find that.
You
and
should
I'll link it below.
Oh yes, just I can't even. I just hope that there's a Drunk Men of Instagram. Drunk Men of Melbourne Cup Instagram
Cup too. Yeah. I'm not sure. I can't remember whether we chatted about this particular style last time.
I think we did.
Yeah, I think we did.
But one of the highlights for me about this little pump is that it's got a patent heel too.
Yes.
So it's got the suede upper, but if you're worried about looking after your heels or about your heel actually lasting the distance with suede, I think that was a really fabulous little design tip by
it's so versatile.
Robert, that it's got the patent heel, so you're not going to damage the suede with any unsuspected grass incidents or.
I think we all fell a little bit in love with this shoe when we all wore it.
When we styled it 3 ways.
Yeah.
Yes. Shameful plugging there for our blog post.
If you haven't actually seen that post, we'll link it below so that you can check it out, because you'll see it is a very, very versatile shoe.
Yeah.
So we actually really do love it. We're not just saying that.
No, and all 3 of us wore it in very different ways. Funnily enough, I wore it with neon.
Oh, that's funny.
So that was my restyle. Who's next? Who else had one?
I'm happy to go next.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Are we doing her? Yes.
Yes, that's right. Louise Pillage.
Yeah.
Did I get it right? Pillage?
Yeah,
yes.
Pillage.
Clearly didn't follow the
Better
Bachelor.
known as
I
the
apologise.
Bachelor's squeeze.
Yeah.
The Bachelor's controversial squeeze.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
And the ex was there today too, I saw.
Bachelor drama.
Yeah. And I don't even follow it. But I chose Louise Pillage. I absolutely loved her dress. It was a real funky kind of Aztec design, and it had a little pop of sort of teal blue, which is my colour, my favourite. So
was it mostly the black and white?
Mostly black and white, and just in the diamond print had the pop of teal blue in there.
Yeah.
So just a smidge of colour.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Again, the link's there if you want to check it out. And she accessorised with black, beautiful black fascinator, oversized black patent, I think, clutch, and black patent peep toes, which was all very lovely. But I love a bit of colour pop. And we just happen to have these beautiful wedges in the store at the moment, which are my absolute faves. And in fact, I'm wearing them with my race day dress today. And that's the Upper Tee by Fiona McGuinness. And I just felt like this would have been a bit of a more fun shoe to style. It's got the teal blue. It's called Azure in our on the shoebox. Azure blue suede with this funky Aztec style print wedge.
Almost chevron.
It's literally
It's more chevron than
Yeah.
Aztec, but I just felt like
But with a print like that, it
Yeah.
would just tie in
yeah,
beautifully.
and then just a tan leather, but a little bit different, but just fun. And we all know that you can contrast prints these days. You don't have to have matching prints, but same colour, so it all ties in. That's what I would have styled it with.
I'll just cute little shoe actually.
Just a quick little note. Thanks again to Beck Heenan, who said you can't see the links if you're watching it via YouTube, but if you're opening it through the Google Chat event, you can see them. So if you're watching us live, maybe flip over to that Google Chat, the Google Plus event, and then later when it's on YouTube, I'll cut it in or I'll put some links up.
And if you're wondering how to get to the Google Plus event, there's actually a link from our Facebook page, Clutch Those Heels on Facebook. So you can just click through from there if you're struggling to find it.
Oh, we forgot a few of the formalities. Facebook.com/clutch_heels @CTH_AUS for Twitter and @clutch_those_heels on Instagram.
Who ever came up with that?
Oh,
Say that after 3 of these.
And I'd also like to give another shout out to Nick Clow, who says, "We can see you."
Yay! Thanks, hubby.
Awesome.
Why are you hashtagging now? The children should be in the bar.
Multitasking. Oh gosh. And now, MJ, what were you?
Yes. Well, the restyle that I picked, I actually totally love this outfit. It's just super cute, and it's definitely something that I would wear myself. When we get the name of the girl who's wearing it, I will tell you.
Something Gigi, isn't it?
Yeah,
I remember.
Gigi.
Gigi.
So this is the only one
I feel like we should know the name.
Gigi Hadid.
Gigi Hadid.
Right,
She's a
so
model.
Gigi Hadid, model, is wearing a gorgeous, almost like cotton candy pink lace, the fit and flare style. So it's the sort of, fitted waist, flaring skirt with little cap sleeves, high neck. It's so gorgeous. The fascinator is made of the outline of stars, and it's just kind of the central star is in the middle of her forehead, and then it kind of goes up, and it's just so cute, and it's perfect, and it's very Crown and Glory. Have you seen the Crown and Glory
Love
style
Crown and
headbands?
Glory.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. So I think that's why I kind of was a bit drawn to it. However, she's kind of wearing it with these very Q-esque, I don't know, like floral print, point toe stiletto shoes. I actually really like the shoes, but I'm just not 100% sure why she wore them with that outfit, because I would have gone for something a little bit more bold and fun. It just feels like the shoe she's wearing would be great with like a simple peplum kind of style dress or something a little bit more corporate looking. So I've restyled and put her in these, of course.
No.
Which are the Diabolina pumps. And the reason I chose these over some of the other styles that we have here, it's the exact same shape as what she's already wearing. So the shoe that she's wearing in the picture, which hopefully you'll be able to see, is the pointy toe, the high stiletto heel, closed in shoe. But I just prefer it in the gold glitter, especially because I'm pretty sure that her fascinator and the stars are made out of glitter. So I would have probably tied it all together and done it with this style of shoe.
Beautiful.
And I just really love this shoe.
Beautiful.
So yeah.
Cool.
Yay.
So our style tips. Take note, ladies. Melbourne Cup.
If you're not familiar with Crown and Glory, maybe we'll pop a link in for that too.
Yeah, big plug for Sophie at Crown and Glory from the Melbourne Blood Cadets of 2013.
Yay.
We love you and we love your stuff. It's just gorgeous.
Yes.
Sophie is based in the UK. She's in or near London. Does handmade gorgeous hair accessories, so like glittery cat's ears, glittery rose headbands,
Beautiful big bows.
massive big bows, which I own.
And they've just done a
things like
brand
that.
new collection with a cat from Rock and Roll Bride as well,
Oh,
which were like
it's amazing.
gorgeous ideas for weddings.
Yes, They have headbands that say woohoo on them. They're just so cute.
They're beautiful.
So yay, Sophie, we love you.
We learned all about Crown and Glory through Rock and Roll Bride when we were all at the Blog Academy last year, which is how we all met.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's almost been a whole year.
I've known you for like 10 years or whatever. But
Yeah, whatever.
How I came into the fold. Maybe we should tell that story.
Or how
next
we
hangout.
met MJ.
Yeah, next time.
Next time.
And it was our girly bonding
Oh, it
weekend
was,
away.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to. That was a year ago.
Yep. Like a year ago to the gym.
Thank you, Garlo, Kat, and Nobby.
Thank you.
We love you.
Yeah,
So what's next, Sarah?
So we thought we'd talk about what we're wearing and what shoes,
Our champagne's spilling out onto the plate.
if we did go to the Melbourne Cup, what we would wear with our outfits. So yeah, I don't know. Do you want to go?
Sure. Well, the dress that I'm wearing was a $6 find from the op shop just down the road from the shop, which we are currently sitting in at CTH HQ.
Give them a little 12.
If I twirl, I'm probably going to fall over. So. It's this little,
Yeah, beautiful.
So cute.
I love this dress. I have already gotten so much wear out of this dress for $6. It's the best $6 I've ever spent in my life. And in lieu of a traditional fascinator, which we didn't really see all that many of this year at the Melbourne Cup, but we're going to talk about that in a sec. I'm wearing two big holographic glittery bow hair clips, which I got from I'm Your Present. Kelly Iden, I think is how you say her surname. Kelly is based in, I want to say Texas, but we'll just say America. So yeah, I'm wearing the two together as my fascinator. And I would be wearing this shoe, which I put on, and it is just clearly like a perfect match for this dress. It's ridiculous.
MJ's cheating and she's got beautiful little fuchsia suede pumps on, flats. But
Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to be wearing them. This is a gorgeous satin, that really bright royal blue satin from Dollybird, and with the green bow. It's the exact same as the green in my dress, and it's just so cute. Definitely perfect for spring. Not too high, which would be great for walking all day. And obviously the little peep toe style is perfect for spring too.
super
So,
cute.
yeah.
And so you.
Big fan.
Yay.
This one.
Delivered.
Yes. Yeah.
And did you have a bag that you were styling it with?
I did, and I don't have it with me. But the bag was this colour.
What did you do?
And
I put it over there.
It's a little hard case.
One sec.
Super cute. It's from Kelly Brown.
Oh, it's like the little train case bag. That little-
That's
Yes.
the one. It's called Caitlin from memory.
Gosh, you're good.
I'm a teacher. I do names. That's about it.
This guy. So the first handbag that I ever got from this shop is actually in the same colour, but it's patent and it's a little square satchel. But I just
That
think
one's called Sadie.
this one, very, very cute. The little gold embellishments are gorgeous. Probably, obviously we'd have to go with gold jewellery, I think, if there's gold hardware on the bag. But as I said, it's perfect match with the shoes, perfect match with the green in the dress. I love it.
Gorgeous.
I love that. It's like a 60s.
It is. It's like the kind of
Yeah,
vintage
yes,
train
yeah.
case. I think is that the style train case?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's called.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Beautiful. Yeah.
That's me.
Gorgeous.
Cute.
Kelly, do a little spin.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm wearing this lovely, I don't know, floral?
It's I call it a floral art print.
Yes.
Floral art
And
print.
the art, it's like a watercolor sort of thing, which is quite on trend right now.
It's got my absolute favourite sort of azure blue or a tealy blue in there, and the neon yellow, funnily enough. And I found this in a little boutique down at the Bay, down at Glenelg in South Australia. Got some gorgeous little boutiques there with individual pieces. I just wore it the other weekend to one of my cousin's weddings. They had a fantastic spring fair in a paddock up in the Adelaide Hills. So it was a marquee set and beautiful settings. So perfect for a day out in a paddock, sort of a garden, beautiful wedding. And I just thought, yes, I'm going to rehash this for race day. I just love it. And funnily enough, I'm wearing the heels that I thought Louise from The Bachelor should have worn today. Those gorgeous Uppity by Fiona McGuinness. They match the teal or azure blue in this dress perfectly. And mixed prints is okay. So that's what I'm wearing. And with a wedge, super comfy. I can wear it all day. I traipsed around in a paddock in these last weekend.
So they've been road tested or paddock tested.
Absolutely, totally held up.
Yeah.
And then danced all night in them. So absolutely love those. And I teamed them with a Kelly Brown clutch. It's a little patent number called Selena, and I chose the royal blue because that actually teams with the royal blue in my dress. Your shoes and bag don't have to match.
Tell us why. So Kelly was initially looking at a bag that was very similar, almost the same blue as what's on the shoe. So why did you decide to go with this blue and not the other style?
Because it wasn't quite right. It was so close, but just not exactly there. Now, you don't walk around with your bag down by your ankles, so usually, in most cases, that's okay. Nowadays, your bag and your shoes don't have to match, but you can go the other extreme and they can be absolutely, totally different. If you can tie in your pieces with one element of what you're wearing, then it's going to work.
So continuity is key.
Helps. I actually learned that from the fabulous Nat Tucker and Tatum Woodruff from Make It Look Easy. So there's a little shout out to them too. Might have to link them so that they can. So I don't know if they're watching, but they're fantastic stylists here in Adelaide. They've got a Facebook page and they just give such great styling advice. And I learned that from them, that if you can draw in the elements of what you're wearing and accessorize those colors, then it works. So I chose the royal blue that matches my dress and then the azure blue in my shoes, and it's all worked well.
And you do also have this blue in your fascinator.
Fascinator, so that's what I wore today. Yes. And how about you, Sarah?
My dress is it's from a vintage market called That Dapper Market, which happens a few times in Adelaide. I'll show you.
It's very fun. It's almost that full circle.
Oh my gosh, my little girl Lottie would go nuts because it's a spinning dress.
She said that to me today. She's like, I'm wearing a spinning skirt.
She doesn't want to know if it doesn't spin.
If it doesn't spin, it's okay.
Girl after my own heart.
So I bought this, and it's been a very versatile dress for me. I think it was about $20, and I've worn it to engagement parties and 21sts, and
it's a fabulous colour.
And I've gone for the colour blocking thing, which actually I think has been a little bit more tricky than wearing something patterned, because you can pick out one of those colours and say, all right, well, I'll find a shoe in a bag that pick with one of those colours. And I picked up this reddish, pinkish fascinator and figured I would have to tie it in somehow there. So I've picked what is maybe a bit of an impractical shoe compared to yours. This is the Uppity by Dolly Bird, Uppity in Fuchsia Patent. And it's actually a patent pink with a red bow, which works for me because I've got the red fascinator with pink feathers, and I've also got pink in my hair. So it's a clash, a good clash.
I think it's really cute. It just somehow makes the blue really pop against the pink and vice versa. Like they're just so polar opposite that they're not complementary, but I don't know, it just works. They look really cool.
And it's a very spring sort of.
Oh, yeah.
And it does have a concealed platform wedge, platform bottom there, so you know it's not actually quite as high and scary as it looks.
You have to shade, however high the concealed platform is, which in this case is there,
It's like
that's
an
how much
inch
you
and a
shave
half.
off the heel. So
Yeah.
it's actually not all that scary. It probably
To be
looks
honest,
terrifying
It's
on
about
camera.
the same as yours.
Yeah, it's about the same heel
Yeah.
height. So
Yes.
Although you do.
And let's face it, we weren't actually at race day today. We were just at the local
We were just
hotel, so we didn't have to walk that far. And I've just noticed too, oh my gosh, the lining in these shoes have got polka dots.
So cute. It's just a bit of secret fun.
Yeah.
And so then the bag I matched that with was a Kelly Brown. I think this is the Sadie.
Is it?
Sadie
Yep, the
satchel.
Sadie
In
satchel.
the fuchsia patent.
Mm.
And it just went so well with that
Perfect
Yeah.
that
match.
pink. It was a
Mm.
perfect match. So I've done colour blocking blue and pink,
yeah.
which was definitely a trend. We saw colour blocking.
Lots
We
of colour
saw
blocking.
florals.
Lots of neat.
Florals at spring racing.
Oh,
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
But on that though, there were some other really interesting trends or things that we kind of identified because we had to go through a massive amount of photos of lots of different, people and dresses and stuff to get the images that we've tried to link for you today.
Yeah.
And another thing that really stood out for me in particular, probably because I'm a bit weird like that, is it's become a lot more acceptable to have that really eccentric,
Yes.
eclectic, weird, like almost kind of like a costume more so than, a lovely kind of spring racing outfit. The costumery has really taken off. And I don't remember seeing a lot of that last year. I don't know if it's because the Fascinators are getting a bit crazier
Or maybe the internet.
yeah,
Things
I mean,
getting
all of
faster,
those kind of like the street style is coming through in race day fashion,
Yeah.
which is amazing. I just love it because it makes it so much more diverse and it's so much more fun. Like it's fun to
It
get
is so
dressed up
much
like that.
fun to
That's
watch.
why I picked those crazy sisters for my, my pick of the day, my
Yeah.
best dress, because it's just so cool. Like it's completely different to anything else.
Yeah.
So that really eccentric, elements, I guess, to dressing
Yeah.
is definitely on trend or is getting there slowly.
Yeah.
And
I
we
thought that
we
was
actually
interesting.
saw it amongst the guys today as well,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just the girls.
So
The guys
cool.
kind of
Who
took
was
the
that guy?
risk
And
and
was wearing like
With the
a
top
bright
hat.
violet tuxedo with
Oh.
like violet hair. Oh, the mayor of Geelong.
the mayor of
Yeah.
Geelong.
Go you, mayor of
Yeah.
Geelong.
And
You take the
Tana
cake.
had a leopard print
Leopard print bodysuit.
Suit. Yeah.
a suit.
So
Yeah.
cool.
with
yes.
with purple pumps to match his purple suit.
Amazing. So he gets my male best dress pick of the
Yes,
day.
yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Good on you.
I just wanted to really talk about this. Oh gosh, what was her name? Get.
Are we talking about in the?
Yes,
Oh,
Gabby,
yes.
Gabby Greco.
Gabby
Who,
Greco, yeah.
who got proposed to
Yeah.
today?
And lost the ring or something? Is that
Dropped the ring.
Dropped the ring.
Now, if you're talking about costumery,
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
she is literally wearing clown faces on her boobs.
yes,
Yeah, like
and tummy.
circus style corset with
Eagle
massive-
type wings.
Eagle
on
wings.
Her
Did you guys see
head.
her at the Brownlows? I know I spoke to you
Oh,
about
we
this
saw a
today.
little bit.
She's mental, like completely. So cool. Like she's so cool. But she always does the most extreme, like just head turning, Lady Gaga meet dress style. Like it's
Yeah.
just crazy.
Nobody's.
But she stayed within all the confines of the Flemington dress code, like no midriffs and all of that stuff, and she still rocked it. So
She had
props to
a
you, girl.
clown midriff instead.
The creepy clowns. Maybe it was for Halloween.
Maybe
maybe.
she just rehashed.
Maybe it was their costume. Maybe she didn't go to sleep
Maybe.
from Friday night.
Who knows?
Maybe.
If you're watching, hashtag CTH chat. I'm totally joking. I know she's not watching.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't know. She might be. And then should we talk about the other end of the spectrum,
Mm.
which was
Yes.
a blah.
Boring.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean,
a bit
not to
mean.
be
Not
harsh.
boring.
We don't
but
want to be harsh.
No.
We just
We
think-
saw a few outfits that we thought probably
done
could
a
have just done that slightly
more.
better.
Yeah.
And we had
it's
some
an opportunity
comparisons
to.
too.
It's such an opportunity to dress
Mm.
up and do something a bit different. Why would
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't know.
blah it out?
that's
So-
right.
I think maybe it's a little bit of the Flemington culture. I don't know if you're not familiar with all of this, like the Melbourne Cup stuff, the Flemington race days, especially the Melbourne Cup, which is the race that stops the nation,
Mm-hmm.
it's a big deal. Like it is very strict dress codes. It's very strict, just, I don't know the right word to describe it, but it's, there are certain things that you do and there are certain things that you just cannot do. And I feel like, who are we talking about in particular? Who's this?
Rachel
Finch.
Right,
Finch.
Rachel Finch. She looks beautiful. I don't know, it's a red dress, it's tan shoes, it's like a red lace. It's just quite simple. Like I would see her wearing that to like, oh, this is going to sound really bad, but the Adelaide Cup. Flemington is a big deal. It's the Melbourne Cup, you know, like when you see the effort that other people go to and the, you know, the crazy designers and the weird asymmetric stuff and the costumes.
Yeah, and
the
the huge.
yeah, like you expect it to be more.
OTT.
OTT. There you go. So I was a bit surprised.
What intrigued me was that her clutch actually matched her dress perfectly.
It's like it was made of the same fabric.
She got it spot on, and that works to a degree, but her shoes were different. And I just feel like the word accessory means to accessorize.
It's an added extra.
So you want to make a statement with those things. There's no harm in matching your shoes to your dress if you can get it spot on. We straight away went to this gorgeous little heel from Mina Martini. It's called Crazy, funnily enough. It probably should be called Cutesy because it's got this great little bow on the front and a V throat opening. So it's really flattering on the foot.
But see, if she was to wear that shoe with the red dress that we're talking about, hopefully you guys can see a link. Otherwise, we'll link it below. I would definitely have gone with a completely different clutch, like maybe something in a tan leather to go with this sort of wooden heel.
Yeah, whereas she'd gone
maybe
sort of
even
with
gold.
tan
If she had,
shoes.
if she'd had like a gold statement necklace, go with a gold clutch, just something to give it a little bit more than
Bit
just
of a lift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just looked quite flat in my opinion.
There was somebody else. I'm not sure if you can find the link to that. I've got it on my computer. And her name was Nikki, maybe. And she was wearing pretty much the exact same colour dress, but decided to accessorize with a touch of gold. So she had the gold clutch and gold pumps. And it just took the dress to another level. It looked fantastic.
See if we can find it.
Do you want me to tell you her name at least?
Yeah,
Give
sure.
you the
I
link?
can quickly find it.
Go across. Next, I reckon. There we go. So it's Laura. Oh, I think mine.
Oh no, Laura someone.
Don't do this.
Yes, that's the one.
Obviously, lots of people are looking her up today.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Yes, that's her.
Oh, with the red.
Yeah, see,
yeah.
It even says Spark Red Alert on cup tag. So, I'm sorry, Rachel, but I just think that Laura did your dress colour more justice today. Yeah.
No, agreed.
Oh, and we had Megan Gale in red.
Oh, Megan Gale also wore red.
I'm going to link this article
Oh,
with all the ladies in red.
beautiful. Yeah, so that was one.
Sorry, just checking. Beck, you're our favourite today.
Doing well.
Well,
How's that ice magic going?
Matt switched to the champagne.
Now, we don't have a lot more time, but I think we were just going to talk about if you're not quite up for the high heels.
Yes, I wanted to talk about one of my favourite brands that we stock here at Endless and clutchtheseheels.com, which is Holster. Now, these are a beautiful embellished jelly sandal. So Holster is an Australian company. It's based in Noosa, which is in the far north of tropical Queensland. So their whole thing is about effortless, beautiful holiday style. So obviously the shoes are super comfy. They're very, very wearable. What I love most about them.
North of Queensland? Isn't he so in the far north of
It's
Queensland?
the Sunshine Coast.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, so
In-
it is.
it's
It's
in
not.
Queensland.
It's not north. It's kind of.
It's
I'd probably say it's.
So my
It's
geography
not
is
quite
terrible.
Townsville.
oh no,
I think it's
it's
still
far
north.
north. Far
Yeah,
north.
yeah.
Okay, so it's
Don't
kind
worry,
of north.
I'm thinking more.
Yeah.
Kind of north coast
Yeah.
Queensland.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we want to talk about Holster because these are a beautiful option for, events like the Melbourne Cup. And we did see a few gorgeous outfits that were styled with flat sandals, but they all had this gorgeous embellishment with the big jewels and things like that. So we have these in stock, and I am doing a blog post on Holster shoes on Friday. So please keep an eye out for that. We're going to talk about how to style the embellished flat sandal in a few different ways. So you can dress it up, dress it down, all of that kind of thing. But the Holster shoes are obviously come in this clear. They come in like a
graphite,
which is a clear black, and then a opaque black. And obviously white as well, and I think some of them come in a few other colours.
Tealy green, is
Some of their different styles do fun, bright colours, and they're made of a non-toxic PVC as well, so they're fine to have against your skin,
like actual just jellies.
Yeah, beautiful.
I was telling Nick, actually Kelly's husband, about my Holster shoes story. From years ago, and I bought a pair of Holster sandals, not quite in this style, but very similar. They had more of a triangle rather than the two straps. But I bought them from a gift shop in Hay, which, for those of you that don't know, is a microscopic country town between here and Sydney. And I just randomly found these amazing jelly sandals, so I bought them. They lasted me 6 summers, I think.
Wow.
And the best part about these shoes is that the jewels aren't glued on, they're not stapled on. They actually go through to the other side of the strap, and they're attached with a big like metal plug. So they just don't, big thick studs. So they don't fall off. Like they're built into the shoe, and they last forever. I never lost a jewel. I had to eventually throw them out because I think I wore a hole in the bottom after 6 years. But we're going to talk a lot more about the Holster range and the different Holster styles that we have in stock on Friday. So keep an eye out for that one.
And on our next Champagne Tuesday chat, which will be on the first Tuesday of December, which will be talking a bit more about summer styling, summer parties, because our summers here in Adelaide can be just
46, 7 degrees Celsius. So for you Americans, I mean, that's like a million, like Fahrenheit. It's a lot.
And how you can actually deal with that heat and still manage to have a microscopic amount of style while we're sweating. Well, I think that wraps it up for us today.
Melbourne Cup edition of CTH Chat.
Style Chat. Don't forget, you can still use that hashtag CTH Chat on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can still do Champagne Tuesday on any Tuesday you decide to pop a bottle of bubbly.
Any Tuesday, we'll be doing it right along with you.
That's a given.
CTH HQ.
That's and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, CTH_AUS, Instagram, clutch_those_heels, and Facebook.com/clutch_those_heels. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're going to be doing this, and we'd like to do some other videos as well. So
if you have any particular questions, style questions, any questions about the stock that we have online, anything like that, please drop us a line. Let us know if you want to know anything about any of us, our like weird quirks, or how we get hair pink or whatever. CTH Chat, hashtag CTH Chat. Let us know. We want to interact, and we want to get to know you guys.
Yes, and let us know. We didn't sort of get to the makeup today, but any makeup styling advice or tips and tricks, MJ is your girl. So
I'm the guy.
Great.
Awesome. All right, well, thanks so much for joining us. And
we're going to finish this cheese now.
Finish champagne.
All right.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you. Cheers. Happy Melbourne Cup Day and happy Champagne Tuesday.
I'm empty.
Oh.
Oh.
Bye.